Alright. Welcome to GUFON Radio Stream. I am your host, Rich Giordano, and we are live from a place where UFOs are seen in record numbers, where the vortices to other dimensions are a random occurrence, and a state with a rich history of otherworldly cultures actually exists. This, my friends, is GUFON Radio Stream. Yeah! Haha! From origins unknown in Arizona, I'm your host, Rich Giordano. We're rocking out. That's right, you can't see me yet. I just like the new song. Old song. Alright. Let's get this shindig going, shall we? So there we go. Tonight, we will talk about starting over this remote view tournament, update people in ufology, and the first annual GUFON Radio Award show is still on. We haven't talked about it. Hey, guys. Welcome to the show. Hey, guys doing over there, huh? Everybody rolling in? Huh? Just getting off work? Just coming over to the show? Oh, man. I can't believe it. Here we are. Is this thing on? Yeah, it's on. Okay. So tonight's going to be a good show. I have some interesting things I want to talk about. It's weird not doing that other intro. It's like 3.5 minutes, and it kind of throws me off, man. Yeah, I did the old spaced out radio intro, but I used GUFON Radio Stream. Oh, I forgot. The website is gufon.net and gufon.org. You can donate there. We have a plethora of features for you. You can join up for free. Nobody charges you anything over at gufon.net. Yes, go there. That's the website. It is being updated as we speak. You can rock out to Giordano Land and welcome to Gufonia. That's the website. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe this show, as we hope tomorrow will not be the beginning of the end of shows like this and many others. I can't speak. And many others on YouTube, because YouTube is going to make the decision. Now, a lot of people are saying, no, that's not true. A lot of people are saying, no, it is true. They will make a decision on which shows remain on the platform. I got to tell you, the email that I got, and I wish I could find it. I'm just not going to do it right now, but I'll find it when I'm playing a video later, if I can. They said, starting on December 10th, any show that is not making money for YouTube will be removed. That's how I interpreted it, and that's how some people are, who know this YouTube platform inside and out, are saying it's true. They're going to get rid of so many shows and so many things that you enjoy. And they say they're doing it to open up bandwidth. I mean, can you imagine all the shows that are out there right now? People have put in years and years, and they might be gone. Now, if the show is gone, let's say we make it to the end of the year, because that's another thing I want to talk about tonight. Where is GUFON going for next year? 2020 is going to be a very, very, very good year for GUFON Radio. Got a lot of things that I am definitely preparing for. I have been buying all sorts of things so I can do these, I don't know what to call them, segments for the show, things that there'll be giveaways. I'm sorry, I was supposed to get the t-shirts ready. I got sick, which, I mean, there's nothing I could have done. But I found a place. I'm going to get the t-shirts made this weekend. But they're going to be the giveaways. So I'm going to get 10 done because I think that's all I can afford is 10. And then after that, starting in 2020, I know there are some people out there I think I could overnight it to that it won't be too expensive. But people in other countries, I think it's an arm and a leg for me. It's as much as the shirt, I think, to send it overnight or two-night it or whatever it is. But I'm going to do my best. There's a few people out there that will get a shirt for free just because you guys have supported the show since the beginning and you know who you are. I have communicated that to almost all of you. I will get caught up on that and contact the rest of you in the next coming days. So, I am going to need your shirt size and your address or wherever you want it sent. Don't worry about me. I won't show up. I promise you that. I promise you. Well, depends. Depends who wants a shirt now. So that's exciting. Yeah, I know. I'm a month behind. I thought by Black Friday I would have the shirts ready to go. But I got awfully sick. I'm still sick. Still am. I still feel it. It's you know how you have that lingering tiredness and your body just aches and it never goes away, but it could be for another million reasons with me. There's some people on Twitter who, now I haven't looked at the responses yet, but they legitimately hate me. Told me today. They go, I said something like, I go, well, you hate me because I talk about TTSA? And the guy comes back and he says, do you think we hate you because what you say about TTSA? And then I wrote back and said some things, and now I'm waiting to find out why I'm hated by the Twitter group that we talk about so much. Well, not really. I don't talk about them that much. But it's really weird, no matter how nice I am, they're dickheads back. It doesn't matter. I can't win. I don't want to win with them. I could care less if I win. I just want to know, what's your legitimate reason for not liking me? I said, is it because I don't like To the Stars Academy because I don't believe da-da-da-da-da? Then I explained why I am a dick. I don't think I'm really a dick. I'll be honest with you. I'm always honest. Why do I hate when people say that and I just said it. But it's true. I don't think I'm a dick. I don't think so. I think they're snowflakes. I really do. Since I've been doing this show, and I think it's just the way I talk, and a lot of people don't like it when I make fun of people. Oh, you shouldn't make fun of somebody. I said, so what, man? I go, why do you care about this person? They lie, they cheat, they steal. How could you back somebody who does that for ufology? It's just wrong. It's just wrong. I go, it's wrong what they're doing. Get mad at them. Why are you mad at me? They never did anything to you. And oh my God. Yes, they did, actually. So then I had to go explain how they did things to me indirectly. Making coffee. That's right. It's Chewbacca cup tonight. And that's what I wanted to talk about tonight, a little bit, because a lot of people who come into this show have never heard it. And when they come in, I don't know what part they're coming in, but it seems like they come in at a time where they missed me talking about a UFO report or talking about something in a logical way, not making fun of it. I mean, you have to admit, 80% of the show is pretty much me just being real, The other 20% I joke around, make fun of. And I kind of do it to the people who don't deserve respect. And this is what confuses me so much. It's like, Who likes being lied to? Do you? I know I don't. Okay? So I wrote back to these Twitter folks and I said, look, I have a lot of hours invested in ufology. I've done a lot of things for ufology that I think are good. I supplied ufology with these videos. A lot of people love them. This was way back like 10 years ago. Because of these videos, I was asked to be on a certain Discovery Channel show, maybe try to start a pilot for a UFO show. Been on several. I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you what I told them. I was asked to do some things for Japan television and Mexico TV. There's a long list of things that I've done in my early years that I haven't done in the last several years. And I think that's because I took a year off and literally fell off the map for that whole year. But I said, look, I have 18,000 hours of sky watching. That's a lifetime of staring at the sky. I did it in a very short amount of time. I've captured some really sick stuff. People just need to see it again in its whole. You guys see clips that I have. It doesn't give you the essence of the capture of the experience. And that's they're boring. Believe me, they're boring videos. But at least you get to see how it starts and how it ends. Isn't that you could fast forward through all the bull crap if you want. Hear me, screaming across the air, grab this, guy, come on, let's go. And then we all get in the car. We're looking for this UFO up on the mountain and, all sorts of stuff. Stuff I've never, ever played, never showed anybody. There's a lot of stuff that I feel is very valuable to ufology, and it needs to be brought out again. And I don't need some newcomers who don't know shit about ufology, who think TTSA is the end-all of all things that are ufology, and disclosure is going to be on the way. They're going to, bring it to a forefront. Yeah, well, that's what we all thought. So I wrote back and said all these things like, look, here's the problem I have. I did all of this, and I don't need some dickhead coming in with the shitty videos or their lies or their stupid stories messing up the legitimate shit that's out there. And I have some legitimate shit, and I don't want it to be lumped in with your shit. So can't you see why I'm upset? Can't you see that Greer and Bassett and Linda Moulton Howe and all these other people throughout time, the last 15 years or 20 years have said, we're going to bring disclosure, we're going up to the government, we're going to FOIA everything, and John Greenwald got this, and Stephen Greer with that, and nothing ever happens. We just get the runaround, and I'm tired of it. And I think at this time, at this juncture, and I feel at this stage in my life, being in ufology for 16 years, I think that I deserve the right to be a little bit upset. And it's okay. They don't understand. I don't know. I just, there's a guy here. Let's pull it up now. I might as well. And believe me when I say this, nobody likes to see negative shit about themselves. I don't like it. You think I like it? I don't. It bothers me. It does. I don't let it get to me, but it bothers me. Maybe I'll click on this here and I'll find out, you know what? We don't like your face. All right. Well, that sucks. You don't like my face? All right, let's see what they're saying. The real reason why they really don't like me. I'm supposed to find out. So let's see if this comes up. All right. So I wrote down, okay. This guy says, oh, okay, Rich. So far, he says, I don't hate you. This is his reply. This is from FOIABOI, FOIA Boy. I don't even know why I even bother. To be honest with you, I thought he was going to give me an honest answer, and I thought he knew. He says, I don't hate you. I just think you suck. Can't even tell me why. He says, if you think we think you suck because you hate liars, you are nuts, Bubba. So where's the answer I was promised? See, again. They just don't it's like Trump. He's a racist. How's he a racist? Well, he's building the wall. Right. How's he a racist, though? What did he say that was racist? He hates women. Okay, how? How does he hate women? Definitely hates black people. Really? You would think the way things went the last 12 years, you'd think Obama, is it? Is that his name? You'd think Obama hated black people. He says, you think you got it all figured out, Rich. You're a genius. Your drafted tweet will be discarded before... What? I was going to reply. I'll reply later. See, this just blew everything up on me now. Here I was thinking I was going to get the truth. No truth. No truth. Unbelievable. Earlier, I said, what have you contributed to ufology? And I said this in a super cool way. I said, look, I'm being honest here, you know. There I go again saying being honest. I hate it. Why am I saying that? Always honest. Not the girls. Remember that? In Back to School, Rodney Dangerfield says to his kid, you don't lie to me. I'm your father. You lie to girls. So they said, it sounds like I belong. He says, I've listened to you a handful of times. It sounds like you belong in a psych ward. And then he says, my contributions are in areas you're too brainwashed to appreciate. I'm brainwashed. Yeah. I don't put everything on To the Stars Academy. I actually did the work. I actually interviewed a lot of people. I actually did a lot of work. And you know what? I found out things that I didn't like. I found out Jaime Maussan doesn't give a shit about fake shit as long as it looks good. That sucked. And I talked about it. And then all of a sudden, people started like, Rich, don't talk about Jaime Maussan like that. You need to have proof before you say, I got proof. I got the proof. What more do you need? A friend of mine gave Jaime Maussan a video of a hefty bag flying in a dust devil, 1,000 feet up. He followed it all the way to the ground. Jaime Maussan thought it was the best UFO he's ever seen, yet it was a hefty bag. He didn't even care to look at the whole video. Didn't ask, do you have more video? No. Is this it? Yeah, it's only 30 seconds. That's all he said he can get. This is the best video I ever seen. He did. He said it was one of the best videos he's ever seen. And it did. It looked good. It looked like a real UFO. It looked like diamonds in the sky. MUFON didn't even care when I sent emails to, what was his name? Schlesinger? What was the guy's name back then? Phil Schneider? No. I can't remember the guy's name. He was the head of MUFON 15 years ago. Phil? What was his name? It'll come to me later. I told him, hey, you just nominated that UFO for UFO Video of the Year, and it's cars on a mountain. Here's why. I explained why. Said, we don't really appreciate, if you're going to be hateful, you should, da-da-da-da. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? I don't understand these people. And then it hit me. Of course. If it looks good enough and they can pawn it off on their websites and get viewers and more people interested in ufology, even with the fake stuff, they're taking their chances. And I can't go up against MUFON. Lord knows I tried. Lord knows I tried. And I'm the bad guy. I don't see how I could be the bad guy again. So I had this thing with MUFON, and we talked about MUFON, and we said these guys are not doing their job. They're amateurs. They need to get out there, do some real science, do some real work. Oh no, Richard, we do real work. You just don't know about it. Oh, right. Of course we don't know about it. Why would we? MUFON. What a joke. And I'm the bad guy, yet they support hoaxed videos. That's what it is, guys. This whole entire field, the only way you make it to the top or get a lot of recognition is by faking shit. I haven't watched the Linda Moulton Howe Antarctica thing. I think some people may have sent me the link or whatever. I just haven't had time to look at it. But I hear it's disappointing. And she's charging for it, I guess, or charged. I don't know. She did charge for you to watch something, right? Watch what Spartan 1 and 2 found in Antarctica, I think. Come on. We should have known what that was long ago. We should have seen it long ago. Why charge? You know what I mean? So even Linda Moulton Howe is getting her hands dirty. You know, mixing them up with To the Stars Academy, selling that thing. Oh, by the way, I'm going to play a video for you right now because I want to get into this. And I know you're not going to be entirely thrilled with who it is, but the message is there, and I think it's fun. Let me pull it up here. I've got a few things that we're going to be doing tonight on video here. Hold on, let me pull it up here. This one I didn't have ready. I have everything else ready. This is the problem. And I'm sorry if I haven't talked about this kind of stuff for a while. I know I talk bits and pieces. But I think people need to know about me more. I think they're getting the wrong impression that they don't understand. I don't know if they think I'm just here to try to create a buzz or to try and make a name for myself. I'm really out here to do what's right. That's to tell you what the truth is. Look, if you want to believe in To the Stars Academy and those medals, if you really think those medals are going to be of alien origin, you got another thing coming. What's going to happen is they're going to find 90% or higher is going to be of earthly origin. Oh my gosh, but then we can't figure out this little tiny thing. We need to zoom in 160,000 times, but see that? Shouldn't be there. You'll see. All right, so I got this almost ready here. This is a brand new video. Does TTSA have a piece of UFO? Don't get mad.
Of the human race. July 25th, 2019, To the Stars Academy published a press release regarding exotic materials that were acquired from Linda Moulton Howe. Former head of advanced systems at Lockheed Martin Skunk Works, Steve Justice, said the following regarding these materials. The structure and composition of these materials are not from any known existing military or commercial application. Considering who Steve Justice is, that's not a trivial statement. Apparently, the United States Army doesn't find that sentiment trivial either. In a question and answer segment on To the Stars Academy's website regarding its partnership with...
So, wait a minute. So, let me get this over. You don't need to see him that big. So let me get this straight right off the top. So he's already saying that that guy, what was his name? Steve Justice? I forget his name. What was his name? Yeah, Steve Justice. That he already stated that these are not earthly, right? Isn't that what he said?
That's not a trivial statement. Apparently, the United States Army any known existing military or commercial application.
The structure and composition, oh God, I'm the worst tonight, and composition of these materials are not from any known existing military or commercial application. Did anybody see that test get done? Because I don't know if I missed it.
In a question and answer segment on To the Stars Academy's website regarding its partnership with the Army, it is relayed. The credentials of the people on the To the Stars Academy team who articulated the initial analysis of the materials is what caught the U.S. Army team's attention. To the Stars Academy.
How did they get the initial analysis of the materials? Anybody?
Academy team members are serious industry professionals with respected backgrounds in industry, material science, and defense work. As it turns out, Linda Moulton Howe sold alleged non-human made materials to the Stars Academy for $35,000. It was a three-way deal between her...
Alleged non-human made materials that Art Bell got from a guy who got them from Roswell. His father, I guess, ripped it off the bottom of a craft or something. Not the Roswell crash, but the other one. And it glowed. He'll tell you about it. Yeah, all right.
To the Stars Academy and the United States Army. Of course, these are not the only materials that are being examined that could potentially prove to have an origin outside of the human race. Here is Luis Elizondo discussing various exotic materials that To the Stars Academy has been able to come into possession of.
You gotta have scientists at the end of the day to figure out just what the hell it is we're looking at. What makes this material so special? Now, in some cases, this material was told is special through analysis. Guess what?
By the way, this was 3 years ago, this thing that he's at. That was about 3 years ago. So why haven't we found anything out about it?
What? Not so special. But some of it is absolutely special.
But how do you know it's special? How do they know?
I won't point out which ones on that slide. But
see this one here? This is, I guess, I can't remember the guy's name, Mel or Hal or something like that, saw this drop out of a UFO. This is like 30 years ago. And he saw it was glowing hot, and then he wound up taking it home with him. This one here. This one's already been tested to be just earthly in origin. But you can see Lou already with the body language. Look, he's comforting himself. He is not happy telling you, this is freaking awesome body language shit I'm showing you. You should pay me for this. Look, and he's looking up right at it. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. He is Popeye. He's Popeye Elizondo. Oh my gosh. We got the medals. He reminds me of Popeye for some reason. I couldn't figure it out all these years. It's Popeye Elizondo. Pie-Eye. Pie-Eye Lou. He reminds me of Popeye. But here it is. Definitely comforting himself.
There are some that are absolutely special and have been briefed to some very, very senior levels of this government.
Now, you see how he said absolutely special. Could mean two things. Could mean he's pushing it really hard, knowing that they're not really that special, but why would he lie? Or he's just really excited.
And they do remarkable and extraordinary things, and they're built in such a way that to this day we still can't replicate it. To this day.
Did you notice that? Did you notice that? He doesn't know. He's lying out his ass. Watch this move that he does with his left arm. Watch how he jerks it back.
Still can't replicate it.
Watch.
To this day.
Boom. Haha, you see what I mean?
So that should be...
You know what that means, right? He's pushing it out of the way. He hates talking about it. He doesn't like this job he has. He is lying out his aspirin. That's why, guys. The body doesn't lie. Even the master liar himself. Remember, this guy was in, what, the army? Thank you for your service. I mean, with all due respect, you got to give it up for the guy. But other than that, he was one of those guys who interrogated the bad guys. Knew how to look for the lie. Told lies. He's a lie master. He could be tricking all of us with this arm jerk. I love it, though. I love it. I just love it. Watch.
So can't replicate it. To this day.
Boom. To this day, boom, all over your face.
So that should be very telling.
Notice that Elizondo has stated that some of these materials have been briefed to very senior levels of the United States government, and to this day, they cannot be replicated. Hopefully the United States Congress is pursuing more information on these materials, as well as materials that Elizondo has stated are from UFO debris and currently possessed by the United States government. I will give you...
Is that true? Anybody? Have you seen... Anybody seen pictures of UFOs? Inside, underground? No? Have you? Mr. Potato Head? I haven't seen it. Again, hearsay, not proof. It's not, guy. It's not. These people are so gullible. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I want it to be real, and sometimes I believe it, and sometimes I just like, well, how? How is this real? What makes sense? What makes sense? Why are we waiting for the medals? Well, it's obvious they want to put them in the TV show Unidentified Season 2 coming out in February. So we're going to learn all those. That whole season is going to be about the medals. Every one of the medals you just saw in that overhead picture that Elizondo had. But what makes sense? I mean, why are we waiting this long to find out about all these medals? They've been talking about it for a while. The only thing it's the darn TV show. So now I get upset. I'm like, really? It's all about TV? So it's all about TV? Is it about money? Because I didn't know there was that much money on Friday night TV on the History Channel. From what I heard, there's not any. It's very, very, very little. Friday's the worst night to have a TV show, especially on cable. They call it the death sentence for any TV show. Yet, they put it on after Ancient Aliens. And the night before, they give us Project Blue Book. Thursday night, and then we get this one on Friday. So then I think, well, this is stupid then. This is stupid. You mean to tell me all of this is just to be on TV? Because that's what I'm saying. Then you have to think, well, that doesn't make sense. They want to be on TV for a reason. Well, what is it? To get the word out. What's the word? They're not going to be real. What if they are? So let's talk positively, because I really want them to be real. I don't want them to be negative. Just learn this from me. I don't root for them to fail. I don't. I want them to succeed. But so far, I'm not too happy. I'll tell you why. I was happy in the beginning. Remember in the beginning when all those videos came out within 6 months? We were like, holy crap, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. It's the beginning of disclosure. It's happening. When they came out with that third video, then the New York Times, we were in. I know I was, with the skeptical eye, but I was rooting for him. How can you not? Look at how much attention they've gotten, ufology. Ufology's booming. It is. It's a booming business right now, however you want to play it. Everybody wants to talk about this. That's what they wanted, right? But then what? Then what happens for the next couple of years? No more videos. What do we do? What are we doing? Should we do anything? And ufology came to a standstill again. Yeah, we had the Oumuamua experience, and then we had the observatory, the Sunspot Observatory that shut down. Remember that? What's today, Monday? Let me see some. Interesting. 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 I'm a little confused. Let's just watch this.
Some backstory regarding the materials that Linda Moulton Howe sold to the Stars Academy. In the late 1940s, there was allegedly a UFO crash in White Sands, New Mexico, not Roswell, mind you. During the military retrieval operation of the UFO, a security officer managed to extract a sample from the underbelly of a wedge-shaped craft. According to him, the material on the bottom of the craft glowed green for 3 hours. He held on to this material, but eventually he passed it on to his grandson. In 1996, his grandson...
So something way back then glows green for 3 hours. So what glows green? Krypton. It's all about soup. Superman. It's all about the man. I don't know.
Sent this material to famed radio host Art Bell, and Art Bell shared some of it with journalist Linda Moulton Howe. Over the past 22 years, Linda Moulton Howe has had...
All right, you notice what he just said, and I meant to say this. I keep forgetting. He said what other people say. Art Bell shared it? So does that mean Art Bell had more?
Host Art Bell, and Art Bell shared some of it with journalist Linda Moulton Howe.
Shared.
Over the past 22 years, Linda Moulton Howe
shared some of it, is what I've been hearing. So does his ex-wife still, or wife, I don't know, whenever you die, does she still have the alien pieces? I wonder if she still has some. Maybe they're in a safety deposit box. I'm sure he gave it to her. He knew he was sick, so he must have wrote everything out in a will. I wonder if he did. What are you saying? You want to do a... No, we're not going to do that. Do a Ouija board? Try to contact Art Bell? No, just kidding.
Has had various scientists and industry experts examine the material, and Howe has relayed that many of them have concluded that the material is indeed anomalous in nature. According to Hal Puthoff, the bismuth layer is 3 microns and the magnesium layer is 150 microns. To put this in perspective, a hemoglobin cell is 8 microns and a human hair is only 100 microns. The bismuth, magnesium, zinc is layered throughout the specimen. One reason this specimen is considered anomalous is because the bismuth and magnesium is bonded without any adhesive present, and there is apparently no known technology to accomplish that feat. Well,
what? What? Don't rocks fuse together all the time? I'm lost. See, this is the part that somebody smart has to explain it to me. I thought when rocks and metals and things of this nature somehow are formed or get crushed in the earth and whatever, plate tectonics, I thought they automatically fused together with that amount of pressure and heat. No? It's an interesting looking piece, though, you have to admit. It's a good looking piece. Nice piece. Very good piece. And what's with the microphone? You know what I mean? Do you really got to show it? And I appreciate that. I appreciate the microphone. You want to know why, right? Takes half of the problem away. We don't get to see both of his arms flailing about like he's about to take off. We just see one arm. This arm comes out of nowhere, starts like unbelievable. I think he got the microphone to control his arm swings. I do. Sounds good.
While this by no means proves the metal originates from an off-world intelligence, it is intriguing considering the backstory of this material. Physicist Hal Puthoff hypothesizes that the bismuth, magnesium, zinc layered material is a waveguide, and that if it is hit with enough terahertz, it will float. Lyndon Moulton Howe sold the material to the Stars Academy in a three-way deal between them and the United States Army because nobody was ever able to produce the required terahertz generator that could create the necessary frequency that, according to Hal Puthoff's hypothesis, would make the specimen float. And so the hope of Lyndon Moulton Howe is that the United States Army, with all its funding, has the necessary resources to produce the necessary terahertz generator to test Hal Puthoff's hypothesis and make the specimen float. We're all familiar with Luis Elizondo being asked on Tucker Carlson's show if he believes the U.S. government has UFO debris in its possession. As you recall, Elizondo, the former head of ATIP, said that he does.
I thought Elizondo wasn't the head of ATIP. Am I wrong now? Didn't people just say it wasn't the head of ATIP? That was a big controversy going on? I'm trying to think. It hurts. All right. Does UFO Jesus have a good side? I don't know. We'll have to have him on the show. You think he'd come on? I don't think he'll come on. Hey, UFO Jesus, you got an open invitation. He won't. He would never come on. And that's the whole thing. I would be very nice and respectful. I usually am. I always am.
The Twitter exchange from December 3rd. Tucker probably forgot Elizondo's name. I'm not joking. Nick Pope responds, for a number of reasons, which I'm not able to state, sorry to be a tease, I don't think this is correct. And with apologies for the double tease, I wish I could share some of the things that were said once we'd stopped filming. In other words, Nick Pope is under the impression that Tucker Carlson spoke to someone in the know that wasn't Luis Elizondo, that shared the same sentiment that Luis Elizondo did, that being the U.S. government does indeed have UFO wreckage in its...
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. You know what he just said? He said Tucker Carlson didn't hear it from Luis Elizondo that we have a UFO in a hangar somewhere, but that he is... And according to him, it's like he's saying he implied that he knows somebody else who told him. And that's proof? Did he say that was proof?
In other words, Nick Pope is under the impression that Tucker Carlson spoke to someone in the know that wasn't Luis Elizondo, that shared the same sentiment that Luis Elizondo did, that being the U.S. government does indeed have UFO wreckage in its possession.
Oh my God. You see the lip curl? You see what he did at the end? He's so proud of himself. He really believes that. He was proud that he got the words out without stuttering. I know that feeling. That's what he did. He just comforted himself. I'm just giving you little tidbits on what to look for with people. Watch. He was proud of finishing that comment. Wasn't short, and he got through it, and he was proud. Watch.
That being, the U.S. government does indeed have UFO wreckage in its possession.
And you notice how he's tilted back, like he's bumping his chest out, saying, you know, how dare you? How dare you not believe what I'm about to say? He's very open with his body. I think this guy meditates on an hourly basis.
Does indeed have UFO wreckage in its possession.
Oh, he was happy with that one. He was happy with that lip lock.
In its possession.
I can't stop it.
I would like to know what Tucker Carlson shared with Nick Pope after filming was done. What we can ascertain for certain is that Carlson made it clear that this person worked within the UFO subject.
No, he didn't. That's just what Nick Pope says. Nick Pope's sitting there going, I bet you that Tucker Carlson knows there's somebody else. It seemed like he was implying it. Eh? Nah, no good with the accent. I had it down for a second, Nick Pope. It was sure. Now I can't. Now I'm thinking too much. Tucker Carlson definitely said, because you know Tucker Carlson was on Ancient Aliens 2 Fridays ago, right? And Nick Pope interviewed Tucker Carlson. And every time the camera would go off, he's saying that Tucker Carlson was implying that he knew somebody else other than Luis Elizondo, telling him that we have crashed UFO in a basement somewhere. That's what Nick Pope is alleging Tucker Carlson is doing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What's his name? Nick Pope, right? No. I don't know. I wasn't there. But that's interesting. Nick Pope's not the type of guy to lie. That's interesting if he said that. I'm just contradicting myself. I don't like the way UFO Jesus is saying that that's guaranteeing there's UFOs hidden somewhere. The only reason I'm playing this because there's many people that think this way. And this is one of their figureheads now. This guy who goes by UFO Jesus. Hey, I'm Truthful Dick.
And it doesn't seem to be Luis Elizondo, according to Nick Pope. Now, do I think the U.S. government has within its possession debris and possibly intact craft of vehicles that were not forged by the hands of man? I'm not 100%, but I have a strong suspicion that the answer is they do.
That is a weak answer. That is a weak answer. Just say it. What a POS. YES? Just say it, dude. Say it. I believe. Watch me. Watch. I believe our government has crashed UFO parts hidden somewhere on this planet. Maybe the moon. There, I said it because you know what? I believe it. And if I believe it and I say it out loud, UFO Jesus is lying his ass off right now because we know this guy's as gullible as they come and I'm not. I'm not. I just been around long enough. I swear. If I say that one more time, it sounds like, right? Like I'm really talking up myself. I shouldn't do that. But I want people to know that I'm not just sitting here talking to talk like I just got here yesterday either. I'm tired of that. You know what? I kept quiet for a long time. You know, I think I popped a neck muscle the other day, and I'm telling you, it's cancer now. It's cancer. That's fine. I wasn't going to see aliens anyway. I'll go see them in heaven. Hell. I'm wasting time. I wasted enough of your guys' time tonight. Should we just end it? Yeah, nobody cares. What are we doing?
Now, do I think these crashes, these alleged crashes, were done because something went wrong with the technology?
These crashes weren't done because. What kind of English is that? Do I think these crashes were done?
Not necessarily. It could have been intentional. We don't know. But when you accept that UFOs are real and that they are technology that are not forged by the hands of man and they've been here a very long time, once you accept that, it's not really a big leap to the United States government has some of this material. Not a big leap at all, in my humble opinion. Scientist and engineer Deep Prasad, who has a lot of connections with people that are knowledgeable and well-connected.
This Deep Prasad? Look, I've been ignoring this. We got to talk about this tomorrow, Wednesday, because I don't know enough yet about Deep Prasad. But what I'm seeing and learning about seems a little bit suspicious. Who is this fellow? Came out of nowhere, knows a lot of people, supposedly. But there's something wrong with this story. Gosh, I wish he didn't mention his name. Now I want to talk about something I know nothing about.
Within the UFO field had this to say about...
Isn't Deep Prasad that journalist, scientist guy? Scientist, right? And he's talking that aliens are around us, watching.
What some of the other materials do that are in the possession of To the Stars Academy. One of them accelerates an electron without directly touching it. That is all I know. The other is a shapeshifter and changes dimensions based on current...
You see, now this you gotta believe. You gotta believe it. Shapeshifter in sentence number 2? I'm all in with this guy. Deep Prasad, you got my... I'm subscribing. One of them accelerates an electron. Has this guy played with the metals? Does he know? Did he play with them? Did he fidget with them? Did he yell at them, scream at them, talk to them, sing at them? Accelerates an electron without directly touching it. That's all he knows. So right there we're talking about liar. That's all you know. And who did it come from? Can you tell us who told you that? No, of course not. The other is a shapeshifter and changes dimensions based on current of energy. You want to shapeshift into a square? Pump it up to level 9. You want to go to a circle? That's level 1. Easiest form to make. You want to turn into the bear? You want to be a bear? Turn it up to 50. The former, as Stanton Friedman would do, the former is a smoking gun for ET tech if it's real. And assuming TTSA didn't jump to conclusions the same way they did with this. The former is a smoking gun for ET tech if it's real, so we don't know. And assuming TTSA didn't jump to conclusions, which they did, the same way they did with this. See? It's all bullshit. Everything they tell us is a lie. Especially this Deep Prasad character. Oh, I can't wait. I think I'm feeling pretty good right about now. I think I want to hit something. Ma! Speed bag. Yeah, you know. All right, so I got a lot of mo. To show you tonight. Let's get this show started. We got another hour left. GUFON radio stream. I'm Wolfman Jack coming at you. We've got haters out there. They hate everything about me. Ooh, I used to do that voice perfectly. Now I don't have the guts. All right, I want to pull up something I think you'll enjoy. Something that'll give you a little bit of joy. All right, let's pull it up here. Let's see. You Father's got the whole city of Myers? No. This week's fun? No. Tucker? No. Oh? No. This story of 19? No. 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 No way. Ah. I think I hurt my uterus. I don't want to read. I hate reading. All right. Hold on. I gotta pull up this video. I don't know what I did. Just started hurting out of nowhere. All right. I mean, we're kind of done, right? We're done with TTSA. Now we just have to wait till the beginning of the year, February, right after I think the show comes out on Super Bowl Sunday, right? It did last year. Now it wouldn't happen this year then. There's something I wish I could play a video. Well, I'm going to play this one, this Bigfoot one. I wasn't able to show it Saturday. Here's the video of Bigfoot. Let me get it ready. So this guy, he's a meditator. He meditates on YouTube. But what he does, he has live video playing of nature. This one goes for 8 hours. Just birds on, it looks like a stump, eating. And there's snow on it. Well, you'll see it. But somewhere around the 1 hour, 13 minute mark, you see a Bigfoot walking by. But let me warn you about this video first before you watch it. You need an open mind. I can't get mine that open, but maybe you can. I don't want to ruin it. All right, here we go. I'm going to play it. Let me get it set up for you. What am I doing? It's right here. Let me put it on the big screen. Gush all over the TV. So down here, we're at 1 hour, 11 minutes. I need to get to 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 6 seconds. Now, I'm going to play it first. So here we go. And there we go. It's going to come over here to the right here. Did we miss it? Where is it? Oh, it's coming up. Oh, here it comes. It's 6 seconds after, about 10 seconds. To the right here, right here. There he goes. Oh my God, did you see him? How about that for no dots? What do you think about that guy? Let me get it again. Come on. No, forward. Oh, I'm going to break YouTube's right in a kisser. To the moon. Here we go. 10 seconds coming up in 3, 2, 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4. Right here, 3, 2, 1. And now. Whoa, you kidding me? Did they take us off? Oh, we're fine. So what do you think about that one? There's a dot foot right there. I'll play it one more time and then I'll tell you what I think's going on. Because I don't like this video. Come on, you prick. Here we go. 10 seconds. 12, actually. Go. 6, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, go. All right, now I'm going to tell you about it. Little boy Blue, he needed the money. This is a fake. I'm not going to say who gave it to me, but it's a fake. And I'm going to tell you why. And then I'm going to tell you, well, maybe it's not. The reason I say it's a fake, because of the way it just disappears. It disintegrates into nothingness. Okay, watch. About 5 seconds. It just disappears. You know what I mean? Plus, I hear a guy in the background clicking on his mouse pad right when that showed up and then clicked it again. Very strange, right? Tell me I'm wrong. He's making that appear over the screen. I don't know if it's a reflection or, from another TV in the background, or it's just CGI effect. because that's not hard. Here we go. In about 10 to 12 seconds. You'll hear the clicks too. É good. Anyway, so here's a guy who's got a YouTube channel and has it to where he does live meditating with people on this thing. And throughout the day, this will play wherever he puts the camera. And people can come on the channel and meditate to a live scene. Beautiful. Maybe the channel's not doing so great. Or the guy's just bored. I think the guy's just bored and wanted to put something about an hour in and see if anybody catches it. He's got a bunch of videos. This is the only one that has a Bigfoot on it. But the way it disappears makes me think the guy's just having a little bit of fun. And maybe people will, and maybe he'll gauge how many people are actually watching this channel all the way through or catch it. I think it's funny. The second thing is, which I don't know. I've never seen a Bigfoot, but I personally know people who said they saw Bigfoot and it disappeared. All right, I know one person. But I'm going to believe him. Because there's thousands of other people who said the same thing. He was right there and he just disappeared. He was right behind me and he disappeared. We saw him running. We got to where he was. No way he could have escaped us. We cut across, would have cut him off. And he's gone. We didn't hear him. No tree branches breaking. He just disappeared. Well, there you go. What if he just disappeared? The guy claims he didn't do it. He claims it's real. It's very interesting. Well, there's a lot of videos out there that are these cam videos, like, the street corner cam or the red light camera or dash cam. And there's people that claim the objects across the distance, a kid riding his bike, just disappear, right? Or appear. But it always looks the same. It looks like this. It looks fake. But what if that's real? What if that's real? That could be the way things disappear. Why do I say that? Because it disappeared. I mean, what else is it supposed to look like, right? I don't know. I don't think it's real. I'm just going with common sense. Here we go. Watch it one more time at 8 seconds after. 8 seconds. I had it on the little screen the whole time, didn't I? What a jerk. Try it again, one more time. Right over here. And don't you think it's convenient? He just shows up in the darkest part of the screen other than up there. That wouldn't make sense. He'd be flying. Here it comes. I think I saw a part of the body on this wood. What? I think I saw a defect in their work. I think I saw it appear before it appeared. Watch right here with me. Get out of the way. 8 seconds. Right here it appears. I swear to God. 4, 3, 2. Oh my God, it does. You see a part of it even over here. This guy has it moving from right here. I saw it right there. What a great debunk. It's fake. So Bigfoot really sucks. Come on. Let's watch this one more time. You guys watch there. You guys watch here. I'm gonna watch here. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 5, 4. Get out of the way. Yes, it's fake. It's a reflection. Yes, I saw it appear right here. Huge, huge. I can't believe it's fake. I'm the best. Oh my God, I debunked it. Did you see that shit? It's fake. It is fake, Coral Ann. I just proved it. You can see the object. I think I was right the first time. This is off a reflection. Oh my God. Guys, third phase of moon. This is third phase of moon type of stuff. No, they don't do Bigfoot. They do UFOs. No. I wonder who originated this. Watch this. You could actually see it. You can see it appear in this area before it's over there. It's huge too. Just watch in this area. You'll see it. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5. Get out of the way. Oh my God, it's so... Oh my God, I see it every time now. That's a pretty bird. I can't believe that. Oh, I can't wait to email everybody I don't know. All right, let's get rid of this POS. That is unbelievably stupid. I'm the best. I am so dang good. I believe that was a test. I believe somebody sent that to me as a test. Whoa. You guys get to see my laundry. Goosh all over the couch. All right. I had something here that I wanted to play. Let's see what this is. Bodies of strange creatures were found in the basement of an old London house.
In 1960 in London, at the time of clearing the site for construction of a new residential neighborhood, the old long-abandoned mansion belonged to Thomas Theodore Merlin was sent for demolition. In the basement of the home, builders have discovered several thousand small wooden boxes tightly sealed. Imagine their surprise when they began to find inside the bodies of strange mythical creatures, which seem to have been living only in fairy tales. Thomas Theodore Merlin was known as cryptonaturalist, fringe zoologist and xenoarchaeologist. Creatures and artifacts thought to be nothing more than myth. It is a mystery that challenges our understanding of biology, chemistry and the very laws of physics. But this is no fairy tale, for he was a scientist, and empirical evidence and rational thought hold sway here. There is a lot to see in this video, so please take your time.
These are all real, too. Jaime Maussan was involved with that one. Real fairies. Look how beautiful. You're gonna tell me that's fake? Come on. You can't fake this. Jaime Maussan said you can't fake these. It's too expensive. Come on, that's real. That's a goat sore. Come on, head in a box, dick in a box, come on. Saturday Night Live. Oh, this guy had a tooth problem, huh? Holy. Imagine getting a Dybbuk's box. What do they call those? Dybbuk? A Dybbuk? A Dybbuk. D-I-B-B-O cock? D-I-B-B-O-C-K? It's a Dybbuk, right? Dybbuk? Imagine getting one of those. God, I would love to get one of those. You can't open them up. If you open up a Dybbuk box, things will go wrong. Very wrong. God, I want to get one. Hey, what? I got stuff going wrong already. I get a box that goes wrong. 2 wrongs make a right. You put 2 negatives together, creates positive. Scott, you gotta always be thinking. All right, shut up. it can't all be fake. Right? It can't all be fake. Come on, look at that fella. That's a real thing. Look how happy he is. I mean, you have to admit, that looks freaking stupid. Is that the real eye? I mean, that's just dumb. But it looks real. What if it is? Oh, look, a little guy coming out. Hey, what are you doing over there? Somebody open up this guy's insides? Let me out of this stomach. Smells in here. Downstairs, it smells like Shiite Muslim. Get me out of here. I'm just a little rat. I'm stuck in this guy's bottomless pit over here. And he's like, oh, for sure, just stop it. Seriously, he's a laugh riot. That's what these things said before they died. Right? They all said something. They still speak. This guy, I don't even know where the head is and where the ass begins. Somebody let me out of here, please. Margaret, can you see me? Anybody see my bottom half? Anybody see my insides and outsides? Hello? Hey, kid, psst, come here for a second. I want to tell you something. Come here. I can do this. Yeah, one leg up, one leg down. Look at me, I'm funny, huh? Look, you like? Hey! Hey! What are you doing over there? Somebody shot me with a shotgun! It's Marilyn Manson. Holy crap sticks. Marilyn, what are you doing? Get out of there! The hell is this? I'm a heart. I don't know what I am. Ah, I think I can see close to the ground. Somebody put my patch on better. Hey, Muffin, what are you guys doing out there? It's very hard to talk with these lips. Look at me, I wear a mask. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I hate these tanning beds. I hate tanning beds. Look at what they did to me. They tore me up like Deadpool. I can only see out of one eye. Oh, my precious. I've got a... Hey, I was a zebra toy. Hey, what are you guys doing over there? Come here. I don't like you. I am the nun. Get away from me. Somebody seen my hands? Where are my jazz hands? I swear to God I had them just an hour ago. I woke up from a nap and they're gone. Hey, you over there. Hello, can somebody let me out? Hey, hello. I'm so tired. I'm just gonna take this fetal position and die. That's it. Me too. I've got this big horn thing and this thing always bites on my tongue. I hate it. I'm dead. What are you guys doing over there? Everybody calls me Tyler. I'm Tyler the Rat. Ha ha! Look at me. I am the vampire with wings. I'm just on paper. On paper. What happened to the guy who couldn't cross the street? He had no guts, huh? Anybody got a rock in a hard place? I got a gun that'll make you dead. Somebody rolled me up instead. Can you get me out of here? Somebody. I just lost my eyesight. My eyes! I can't see. I got a lot of words. A lot of words. Pandora, anybody going to Pandora? Leaving at 2 o'clock, Pandora. I don't know what the hell, I'm a horse's ass over there? What are we doing over here? I'm a floating, what am I, a roach? I'm Eddie's child. No, I'm Eddie as a baby. I got something in my nose. It's right in my nose. I'm so tired. from flying. I can't fly. One more flap. No more flap. I am Thing, and I communicate with my fingernails. All that was found in a house over in New York, over in Brooklyn, one of the boroughs. All you gotta do is, go see Vinny and Frankie. No, or Frankie? Oh, you gotta go see who? Oh, who? Thumbs? Why do they call him Thumbs? Oh. I guess he won't be hitchhiking. Alright, what else we got for you kids? Knowledge time. Let's go to Mars, shall we? This is good. This is real good. Oh, wait. Let's watch it. Let's get the show taken off. Everybody, let's get it off. Let's quit. Okay, easy access to video converters. Update it, Chrome, add to Chrome. I'm not doing that. What do you think I am? Born yesterday? That would have been a good video, too. Maybe there's another way. Or maybe, oh, isn't there that platform called YouTube's? What's the name of this? Ufologists found a whole city on Mars. Well, let's do it. Ufologists found a whole city on Mars. So we are offline. We're offline. We're offline. I just checked. Because I played that video, I think. We won't be able to tell. But we're offline. We're not live. I'm going to check. I would have wasted... No, it says we're live. Yeah, we're live. I'm wrong. God, I love it when I'm wrong. See, I don't care. I want to be. But my thing on here says I'm offline. Yet I see your chat. I see everything. That is bizarre. Freaking bizarre. What am I doing? Ufologist, what was it? Found a whole city on Mars. We're going to look at dots on Mars. Dots on Mars. Ready? Found a whole city on Mars. No. Yep, here it is.
UFOlogy discerned a whole city on Mars. Scott Waring, known for his intriguing findings, once
Ugliest accent on the planet.
again attracted the attention of the public.
Sorry.
Looking at photos of the surface of Mars, Waring simply could not believe his eyes. An amazing picture was opened to the eyes of an independent researcher.
What the hell did he say? I mean, that's what I heard. I feel awful saying it, but that's what I heard. Listen.
Waring simply could not believe his eyes. An amazing picture was opened to the eyes of
Did not to the eyes. Oh my God. They really do talk like that? I didn't know. I thought they were just joking.
Looking at photos of the surface of Mars, Waring simply could not believe his eyes. An amazing picture was opened to the eyes of an independent researcher.
You're going to tell me that's not a burp burp? That's a burp burp. I never knew that before. I've heard it close, but not to... Oh, look at this. Here's a huge skull. That's a human skull. That thing must be 6 miles long. They had giants on Mars. Ma! Giants.
This time the ufologists claimed that the whole city can be seen in NASA's photographs of the surface of the Mars.
Surface
These
of the
photos
Mars,
may
I love
indicate
it.
that there is still life on Mars, but Waring does not exclude that this may be a rare natural phenomena. The researchers believe that this is directly related to Atlantis. Ostensibly, representatives of this civilization once lived on Mars, but because of some kind of catalysm unknown to us, they left a lifeless planet moved to Earth. It is possible that in legend Atlantis was not a continent but a planet. This fact is that it was difficult for ancient peoples to explain the events associated with travels to other planets.
God Almighty. I like if you listen to him, but then you kind of don't, you just hear him. You really hear that hip 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 yip 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 telephone no. I got demonetized for playing Sesame Street. Oh wait, I'm already demonetized. That gush all over YouTube's nuts.
The streets along.
Come on, now how do we know this is Mars, first of all? Alright? Second of all, how do we know this isn't the Earth? Third of all, if it is Mars, how come we always see the shapes and shit? How come we don't see any flying cars lying around, some nice muffler, you know, maybe a hovercraft? How come we don't see anything? We never see any of that stuff. Ever.
Which are some vehicles and buildings
This is just mud pooling in a desert.
with domes and towers. Waring even discerned a building that looked very much like to the Vatican, which is round base and round roof. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe our channel for upcoming videos.
Look at his beautiful cursive writing. Those guys are very feminine. Did you know that? That's what I heard. Seriously. I'm just saying. That's what I heard. This is story 96. Okay, we already did that one. What's this? Ufologist found shit on Mars. Dots. How come I'm not getting anything new? Okay, full moon. Let's talk about this for a minute. This week's full moon occurs at 12:12 at 12:12 a.m. Tampa. The next full moon occurs December 12th at 12:12 a.m. This means December's full moon, called the cold moon, will be at its peak on 12:12 at 12:12 a.m. 12 has a significance when it comes to our relative understanding of space and time. There are 12 months in a year, and our days are split into two groups of 12 hours. Wow, that's so significant. Really, I can't believe it. It is the outcome they've wanted all along. Once they've been fighting for since day one. The parents of a 4-year-old Noah McCabe thrilled with the latest development. Oh, that's not the story. The kid was huffing. That's the story? Where's the UFO story? Or whatever. That's it? The moon? That's it? That's the moon story? That was awful. The moon should be black this time. All right, this is a story I wanted to talk about the other night. I forgot. And we'll get the hell out of here. This is a good story. This just happened. I'm going to pull this up in front of me. And then this way, camera's on me. A goosh all over the... Where is it? Okay. I don't know if you heard, but a trucker reports a 7-foot-tall person with wings near O'Hare International Airport. Forget the day, but in 2005, there was a 25-foot diameter disc that hovered over the Chicago O'Hare Airport. Could this thing be waiting for its ride home? That's what I'm saying. It's not in the story. But I think it's interesting that this thing was seen around the O'Hare Airport. Why? You know why. Years ago, a UFO was over there, dropped them off, said, tell us what these people are doing on planet Earth, and come back and report to us. Well, they're trying to get them. But he showed up. Somebody saw him. Covers. That's really what's going on. See, nobody wants to believe that. No. But they'll believe that To the Stars Academy's got their, you know what. Manuel Navarrete of UFO Clearinghouse received a report recently from a man who said he was standing outside of a cargo dock at O'Hare International Airport in Chicago when he spotted a 7-foot-tall person with wings just outside of a fence by the parking lot. The sighting reportedly took place at approximately 6:30 p.m. on November 26th this year. That's good stuff. According to the report, I was at the airport picking up a load at Nippon Cargo Airlines, and I was already backed into the dock and was standing away from the truck smoking a stogie while they loaded my truck. I was looking towards the runways in the direction of the tunnel, and that's when I noticed something that looked like a large bird standing just outside of the fence by the parking lot, smoking a stogie. No, I'm just kidding. I put that in there. It was not hard to miss because 2 street lamps were nearby. It looked like a person with wings that were stretched out and flapping. And then it was walking away from the fence toward the open field and then began to flap its wings and disappeared. Navarrete was able to speak with the witness over the phone. He says, I spoke with the witness via the phone and was able to get a little more information regarding this sighting, the investigator said. The witness primarily speaks Spanish, but was able to report this sighting with the help of his daughter and her boyfriend. He was standing away from his truck. What can I do it? Sure. He was standing away from his truck as it was being loaded, smoking a stogie when, just get out, just go. He was smoking a cigarette when he said he caught movement out of the corner of his eye and saw the being standing near the parking lot that was illuminated by 2 street lamps. The witness stated that the creature was about 7 feet tall, using the fence as a point of reference, Navarrete explained. When I asked him how he was able to be so certain as to the height of this being, the driver stated that he has been to this location multiple times and estimates the fence to be about 8 feet high. Using the fence, he was certain that the being was at least 7 feet tall. When I asked him how large the wings were, he said at least 6 feet across and black. The witness used language seen in previous sightings reports from the largely Hispanic neighborhood of Chicago's Little Village. When I asked him to describe the being, he said it looked like a demonio, a demon, or a duende, a goblin, and was solid black. The witness said he saw nothing that looked like eyes, and he assumed the creature might have had his back turned to him. He stated that it walked with a gate-like bird and that it was flapping its wings as it walked toward the large field that is by the runways and disappeared into the night. Also present was a sense of evil, similarly reported by previous witnesses. The witness did state that when it disappeared, he quickly did the sign of the cross in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost, and asked the Virgin Mary for protection. I always ask Michael, why'd everybody go for her? What's so good about her? He put out his cigarette and quickly walked back to his truck. When I asked him why he did that, he stated that he felt a presence that was evil and was convinced that he had seen a demon. When asked to elaborate on this statement, the witness refused to talk about it anymore for fear of it coming back. See, that's the problems with the Hispanic community, the Chicanos. You guys always fucked up. I couldn't help it. I had no choice. Sorry. No. Hey, everybody knows there's no kids here, right? It's just us. 99.9% guys, 0.01 girls. That's That's my, what do you call it? Goblins? So, Navarrete says, I respected his wishes, and he went back on to ask other questions about the time, the conditions, and if there was other potential witnesses to the sighting. He continued. He stated that there were others at the same facility, but many were either inside the facility itself or in their trucks. When asked if he had seen something similar before, the witness stated that he had before when he was a teenager back home in Mexico. The witness stated that he saw a solid black winged creature that was circling an open field that he and other children were playing soccer in. He stated it circled the field and made a loud screeching noise before flying off into the surrounding forest. When I asked him if he remembered the date of the sighting, he stated that he did not remember the exact date, but a week later there was a large earthquake in Mexico. For the record, the magnitude 8.0 earthquake that hit Mexico City was on September 19th, 1985. So about a week before that. So around September 11th. That's bizarre. The witness seemed sincere, albeit scared that he had seen something demonic and evil. It is my opinion that the witness is telling the truth. An investigator will be dispatched to do a field observation, and any info will be posted on UFO Clearinghouse as it becomes available. The sighting location is less than 15 miles west of Lake Michigan. Several other sightings have been reported in that area, including on October 30th, the sighting of a large winged humanoid in Park Ridge, and an October 29th report of a winged humanoid accompanied by several other beings. And October 19th, the sighting of a giant-sized bat outside of the Edward Hotel in Rosemont, and October 5th, sighting of a tall creature with bright red eyes and large wings near Chicago O'Hare's International Airport, and a report from July of a 6-foot-tall creature flying over the Des Plaines River near Rosemont, Illinois. Jesus! This is the latest news in a string of Mothman sightings from within a few hundred-mile radius surrounding Lake Michigan, including every state bordering the Great Lakes. These sightings ostensibly began in the spring of 2017, but more historical accounts are being reported as more people become aware of the phenomenon. Sightings of weird winged beings around Lake Michigan have been reported at all hours, often or near a park and around water. Witnesses consistently describe a large gray or black bat or bird-like creature, although in a small number of cases the creature was described as insect-like, sometimes with glowing or reflective red, yellow, or orange eyes, and humanoid features such as arms and legs are often reported. Many of the sightings are also of something seen only briefly or are described only as a flying creature with few details, which leaves open the possibility that a large avian being could explain some encounters. Sightings of anomalous avians, including thunderbirds and Thesaurus, are often reported in or near the same locations as those where witnesses have reported winged humanoids. What the hell's going on over there in Chicago? Holy Testicle Tuesday. God, don't you love it? Don't you love this life we live? Oh, I can't believe the next story. I'm about to cry. It's so beautiful. A mysterious particle, X-17, could carry a newfound fifth source of nature. Yep, but most experts are skeptical. Anyway, got excited for a second there. Didn't want to leave anything out. What's that? No, right now? Let me see. Oh, yeah. All right. Hold on. This just in. I may have something special to show you. Come on. Oh, Let's see. Let's see. All right. Something went in my eye. It's burning. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for what? Here we go.
$9. The reason being is I had to.
All right. Finally, one of my videos. It's been 2 months.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. I am in Ohio.
I'm in my airplane truck.
It is.
I got a brand new towel rack. The other one fell off. I was wiping my hands, wink, wink, and I fell over, grabbed the rack and ripped it off. Got a new one. You can see I tied up some towels right there so they don't fly.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've done about 120 miles out of a possible 850. The reason being is I had to pull over in the rain on the side of the highway
And take a dump.
jack up my truck, remove my rear tire, and work on my axle. Because this is a big truck. This truck gets a lot of use. And I know things that are susceptible to breaking, bending, twisting, etc.
Wow. Wow. That's just a whole lot of stupid right there. With an etc. Wow. God, I love them.
And I change them. You see, I don't go out to dinner. I don't go out for drinks. I don't hang around with anybody. I do what I do.
I do what I do.
Save up for a
I am what I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot. I am what I am. I do's what I do's. Hey.
I do what I do. I save up for a couple of months, and I hit the road for a couple weeks to a month, if I can, depending.
Doing what? Drug runs?
I don't have kids. I'm not married. Everything goes into my vehicle because my vehicle takes me places that I've always dreamt about seeing.
Like hell. Where else do I want to go? Anybody? Oh, Antarctica. I want to go to the core of the earth with my truck. This thing could take me everywhere. This truck is my... Now, I haven't watched this video yet, but I bet he's just about to say, this truck is my life's. Let's see if he says it. I'm a little curious now.
Some people would love to go there. Some people would hate it. Hate it. When you're sleeping on top of a truck and you know there's a mountain lion creeping around outside, it doesn't make for a good night's sleep. If you're sleeping on top of a truck and you're a big fat guy like me, and you keep popping out of your sleeping bag all night, and you wake up every 20 minutes because you're freezing, you might not enjoy that. I just take it for what it is. I love it. In this particular lifetime,
I love being homeless. There's nothing like being on the roads with 3 tires and a 1 axle that ain't working right. And you can tell I live in the trucks. Guys, Richie from Boston is homeless. All his money goes into caps, glasses, and paper. Hey, that's funny.
a lot of time locked in a room. An inordinate amount of time locked in a concrete box, a bedroom, etc.
Especially when I'm in prison. Wink, wink, on the weekends.
Hence, I have a hard time sitting still. I wander.
That's not how you use a hence, you dunce. Hence.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying?
I'm on the road. I don't go to restaurants. I don't do any of that crap.
I don't eat, but I keep getting big like a big blob of shit.
I eat out of the truck.
I eat out of the truck. I cook things on the manifold. Oh, this is like unbelievable to me. I'm having a good time. I don't give a
I get it from the supermarket and I keep it as cheap as humanly possible.
With my fish. I don't know.
The only thing that my biggest expense is gas. This is a 1997 Land Cruiser with a supercharger, and she loves gas. She just does.
She.
So there's that.
But I didn't come here for 3 minutes and 19 seconds to tell you that. It's like me. I talk about nothing for an hour.
Now, I was just listening to
That's
a
not true.
TED Talk, and it's amazing to me.
I was listening to TED Talk, and it was amazing to me. There was people talking. I don't know what the hell they were saying, but it was funny. I didn't know people were out there.
They were talking about trigger words. How, in this day and age, trigger words are a thing. You can say a word to another human being on this earth right now and trigger them, and they'll freak out, or they'll have to call the police, or they'll need assistance. They'll have to call a psychiatrist or take a medication, or they could act out in some way. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
Wow.
Is what every 5-year-old girl.
I know my 5-year-old nursery rhymes. Watch this one. Hickory dickory do. The clock struck 2. What time is it? Ma! What was I saying?
I knew growing up would sing. And you know why? Because it was true. But you know why this is our new reality? Trigger words came from ABC Nightly News. Trigger words came from shows like Seinfeld, My Two Dads, The Simpsons. Trigger words came from television. Almost all of the moral decay that we're watching happening right now, you cannot deny that. You cannot deny that. When Amazon and...
Can we deny it? Let's deny it. I'm denying it. I say it's movies and video games. What do you guys think? Yeah, I know. Me too. It's TV. Don't deny it. You can't deny it. Oh shit, they're denying it. No, don't deny it. Look at how I stopped them. I whistle while I talks. I whistle while I talks.
Walmart are selling shirts for little girls that say Daddy's Little Slut, when you can buy a fun book for your children to teach them how to draw sigils to attract and communicate with demons. Yeah, the train's off the track. There ain't no turning this one around. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're effed. Right in the A. We're effed. Society as a whole is effed.
Right in the A. And then he goes and says, society as a whole. Right in the A. Society as a whole. So stupid. He's so happy and proud of himself.
Me?
Me? I'm just a lump of shit. I drive around in this airplane truck. I can't hear shit no more. I have one tooth left. I don't even know how I ate steak last night, but it's in between my tooth.
And probably you? Christians? People that understand that going to church on Sunday was an invention by the Vatican to keep everyone from keeping the Sabbath, Saturday, holy? We're not. For the most part. The people that truly understand and know that Yahushua, Jesus Christ, God, our Heavenly Father, came to earth in the mortal form through immaculate conception through Mary, and purposefully died as a man to cover our sins.
And yet he just said that the other shit going to church on Sunday was all made up bullshit. So is this. Right hand of God.
If you understand that...
You can't believe one thing, Richie, about the going to church to leave the Saturday Sabbath open and holy or whatever you said. You can't believe in that. Or not believe in that and then believe in this. How can you have it both ways? I guess, hey, with religion, whatever you want.
And
You know why? Because nobody knows.
To be true, you're saved. Why do I talk about Greenblatt? People like that are proudly announcing that they are working with YouTube and Facebook and AI to curtail the extreme right. People that use terminology like the globalists. That's laughable. Why is it that a country that, whether you like it or not, Israel would not exist without Americans giving them tractor trailer after tractor trailer after tractor trailer load every day, full of cash, top to back, front to center. They would not exist where they are without our financial and military help. And yet, they do whatever they want. They
From Boston, please come in.
violate the Geneva Convention all they want, no big deal. No big
Richard
deal
from Boston.
whatsoever at all. And we
Richard
say
from
nothing.
Boston, please come in.
Israel will airstrike Syria. Israel will bulldoze Palestinians, take their property, take their land, ever expanding. Israel will have the world's court for the new world order.
Richie from Boston, your airplane truck is off course.
The world will
Richie,
be in Israel.
your truck is off
Well,
course.
if this was if the United States, I just drove by the Ten Commandments on the side of the road.
Oh my God. I just drove by the Ten Commandments. Holy shit. You don't hear that every day. You don't get to hear that every day. I just drove by the Ten Commandments right up the street. There was Moses, Joseph's, Mary's. I think there was another guy, Jesus. I swear to God, the Ten Commandments were right there. I can't do it. I just can't listen anymore. I have to stop it right there. You gotta stop that on a high note. Oh my God, that was too freaking awesomely funny. I just am impressed that this guy even makes it out of the house. I don't understand. I don't get it. He's got a job, but I think he is living in his car. I think he's legitimately living in his car. I don't like going to the movies. I don't go to restaurants because you don't shower. That's why, Richie. Shower. People will let you in there. Are you sure you want to close the player? Close the player. All right, what do we got here? I got one more thing I think I want to do. Yeah, that's right. You see it. You know it. You love it. Learn it. Live it. What the frick? What the frick? What did NASA... What's the just capture on the secret space force? What is this?
That still has yet to be explained, and we're reaching out to the world right now to get your opinions of exactly what happened above planet Earth and captured within the ISS and what is going on outside of the ISS. That's what we're here tonight to find out, and we're just going to let the video roll just a bit because it's spectacular.
Oh, let me open it up. Sorry. Can we get to the video, guys? I can't. I gotta do something with that music. It's not my speed. What are we doing here? Where's the video?
was captured via 420p, and he upgraded it to 1080p.
What are we doing?
And we're looking at incredible footage, and right now
that's not
we're
real.
wanting to get your opinions again.
Real.
And the information coming in from Adkess, he says originally the speed.
Before we go any further, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed yourself even a little bit. I'd like to see 50 likes one day. Just on a regular show. You know what I mean? On that one video I did, Tyler is Gone or whatever, the one with 26,000 views, 1,000 comments. Every day. I must have gotten 25 today. People are still going nuts on that video. Just commenting. Hate. The hatred's unbelievable. To me. What did I do?
It is increased within ×2 and then up to ×10, and we actually sped it up to
show the video for cry. I want to see these
just
dots.
to give you the full spectrum without having to watch it for about 15 minutes. So watch the armada, a fleet of UFOs possibly rendezvousing with the ISS. I want to get your
what is this? What is this? I know this is from the ISS, but what are they doing?
Thoughts around the world, and leave your opinions and comments below. But he says the filters and zoom and sharpness and saturation are applied to make whatever these anomalous objects stand out, and we want to thank Adkess for doing the work and submitting this incredible information to us right here at Third Phase of Moon so we can share it to the world right now.
Yeah, this is really good stuff right here. At first I thought what we're looking at was ISS reflecting off something that was on the ground on planet Earth, maybe a cityscape of lights in the dark of the hemisphere, and whichever the International Space Station was.
Oh, wait a second. These are the objects coming. Is this what we're looking at? These are the objects?
Was going by at the moment, but what we saw here is these things are traveling along the space station and seem to catch up, and they're taking a close eye on what we're looking at. What are they doing? Are they observing the International Space Station?
This is unbelievable.
Well, that's the big question, and that's what we want to find out. When we're looking at these anomalies, these particles, if they are particles of ice, they would
kind of represent
its nature or characteristics. Whatever these things are, I don't believe they are ice crystals. They have their own hue and color and different shapes and sizes, and right now
this is bizarre.
Seems to be in the video
they don't look like anything I've ever
pulls
seen.
Up to the ISS along with the other escorting anomalies behind it, but you can make out almost a structure here.
It is
a stealth craft, a secret space force.
Yeah, look as it approaches right now. It seems to have a fleet,
very large antenna,
and it's being basically flanked by what we're looking at here. You notice that large ship, and it seems to have this like a bright
aura
like
glow around
it,
and almost
shielding.
What are
like
these things? This is so bizarre. This is actually flying outside the space center, space station. These objects are coming up to the space station. This is real. I'm not even wanting a joke. This is an interesting video, Mr. Baker. What are these? See, I think these are out of focus. Everything. That's what I think. Shall we?
Something. Or almost organic. Something like you would see underneath the ocean, squid-like.
How come they're not hitting the space station? Capiche?
If you could imagine an armada such as what we're looking at through this representation and what we're looking at through the ISS,
look at the detail
what is
in these.
Being compared is not maybe science fiction, but
actually that's kind of what it looks like, to be honest.
It's fact, because with the
seems like there's an intellectual design behind what's happening.
You can see that this is definitely a line. I don't know. I think this is one big ship, and these are just rooms, the lights in the city.
In here, it doesn't seem sporadic or organic. It seems to be controlled.
And you gotta.
I noticed if you look at the stars out here, they do kind of disappear every now and then. I believe what we're looking at is an enormous ship. Seriously.
Admit that space is a vacuum, as they tell us today in scientific studies. NASA tell us that NASA is a vacuum, but this almost looks like whatever these objects are, they're almost swimming through the sky.
Well, right here is a triangular formation. See? This here? This is just like the Star Trek emblem. No shit. Look at this. Red, orange, yellow, white. Unless this is it and it's got a little couple of nuggets here in the middle. Like, goosh, go back to Mars, you prick.
Or space itself is
pretty amazing.
Is what we're looking at possibly controlled in a direction that there is something other than space that we know of, and possibly space could be liquid in its form.
Liquid? Space could be liquid? What did he say?
Liquid in its form, because
liquid.
Space could be liquid. Space could be liquid. 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 Liquid in its form.
I'm a prick and I know it. Gush all over TV time. All right, we're getting out of here. I hope y'all had a little bit of fun tonight. Thank you for joining. As you can see, I'm a little bit erected. Get out of there. All right, I hope you guys have a great night. I will see you back Wednesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video because you were here. It's only the respectful thing to do. But I gotta have it so loud already. I'm blow my ears off. We'll be back Wednesday night. We're gonna have a good show. Ooh, what was that? Did you see that? That was freaky. All right, guys, go to GUFON.org if you want to donate. Join GUFON at GUFON.net, and I opened up a few spaces on Facebook at the GUFON Network. Also on Twitter, you can join us there. And don't forget, Friday night, I will be back this Friday. So Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday on Spaced Out Radio. What is tonight? I'll see you Wednesday. Thank you. Like and subscribe.